non-negotiable for you?
I'm less and less interested in religious men, if I'm being honest with you. I told Paul this the other day. I don't know. But
What's
you hit me.
too
You hit me with the
religious?
man of God thing. I says,
But you say God a lot on your podcast.
God.
Yeah, you be like God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. No, 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 no.
Oh
no,
my
no.
God, it's
Oh
different
my
than
God is
talking
different
about
than being a
God.
man of God. If you're leading, I don't know. I've just had some.
So this
I've
is
had some
interesting.
negative experiences with people that lead with their religion.
Are you religious as a
Not
woman?
really.
No.
No.
So
I would say I'm a person of faith, but I'm not. I
Okay.
was raised in a Baptist church, very, very religious family. I don't think that just because you're a Christian that you are, you know, not living a good life. I'm just saying if that's the first thing that you bring to the table, it's a red flag for me
you
because
feel
I
like
don't
they're hiding
care.
behind their
I
religion.
don't care. Why? What does this
Something
matter to
happened
me?
with that before. That's what that happened.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Multiple
you might
times.
have a trigger behind that. For
I
That's a
do.
Sure.
trigger.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I absolutely.
yeah.
I'm acknowledging. I'm triggered by this, and it's gonna. It's
Yeah.
it's become a red flag for me. I'm
Wow.
not saying that if you believe in God that you are a red flag. I also don't give a fuck. So just tell somebody else about it.
Yeah.
I think for some men they think that that's what women are looking for, like
Yeah.
looking for a good Christian man,
Yeah.
and some people are, but just not me.
She mentioned something about women not looking for Christian men. What are your thoughts about that?
I think that that's kind of false. I think that most women, they do have their preferences, but I don't think it's right to just say like, "Oh, women don't care about this," because like, okay, speak for yourself. Not every woman thinks the same way that you think. It's okay to have your own preference, but to throw like all women in the same vicinity, I feel that it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like, oh, well, you speak for yourself. Well, like some women actually really, most women do, at least the women that I know. As far as her, I think she just has like, maybe she just dealt with the wrong people, or she had a bad, like she said, she had a bad experience. It traumatized her. And now she's like, I don't want a man of God, which honestly, it sucks because we find that a lot in people. They'll have a bad experience with like one or two people and think that the whole like group of people that have that same belief is the same way, and it's not. You gotta start. Your traumas are nobody's problem but your own, and you need to learn how to work through that and learn how to really um cope with that, and understand that not everybody is the same as the last person that you dealt with.
All right. Brittany, did you see that video with Joy Taylor?
I did not.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna send it to you on IG so you can take a look at it, and
Okay.
then I'll come back to you. But I'm going to your truth table. What do you think about what she had to say?
I think Joy Taylor's a whole demon, to be honest with you. Just this lady never got nothing positive to say. I think she gets attention because she's relatively attractive and she's on TV, but she's always finding a way to somehow dismiss what's positive, and she just needs to be honest. She doesn't want, I believe, a man that's going to hold her potentially accountable. You know, so a man has structure, belief, whatever it may be. A man of God, if he's truly a man of God, he's gonna have standards. So she don't like it. That's cool, but she doesn't seem to like much of anything when it comes to men. She may not even really like men, to be honest, because I've never heard this lady say nothing positive about men. And I'll land it there.
All right. What about you, Luis?
Well, if she doesn't want a man of God, she's used to a man of Satan. That's really what she's communicating, because what is the opposite of that? What is the reciprocal end of that, right? If you're not looking for a man of God, you don't believe in one, you're looking for a man of Satan. I mean, as far as the question is concerned, are women looking for a Christian man? I gotta be, honestly, I know it sounds very popular, but I don't think most women really are. I'm gonna be honest with you. At least not their actions reflect it. I think there's a strong collective community of women who are, but I think that unfortunately the loud minority has the louder microphone and the louder presence, and that's what tends to be shown. Because I always say, move with actions and deeds and not words and lip service. She's essentially a whole demon. Somebody hurt her along the way, and she has not healed from that, and she has not recovered. That's why she's been on a man bashing sequence ever since. And she needs to go on a spiritual journey herself. The very same thing that she's kind of fighting against. So find that it's a red flag. How you?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play it again, Brittany. I know we got Dad here too. I'm not sure if she's seen it, but here's the first part of the clip that we are responding to right now. And welcome to the show, ladies, man. Let's give a welcome to Dad and Miss Brittany Go. It's good to see you, young ladies. Here we go.
What else is non-negotiable for you?
I'm less and less interested in religious men, if I'm being honest with you. I told Paul this the other day. I don't know.
What's
You hit
too
me with the
religious?
man of God thing. I says
But you say God a lot on your podcast.
God.
Yeah, you be like, God, oh my God.
Oh my God. No.
Oh my God, it's different.
Oh my
than
God is
talking
different
about
than being a
God.
man of God. If you're leading, I don't know. I've just had some.
So this
I've
is
had some
interesting.
negative experiences with people
Okay.
that lead with their religion.
Are you religious? As a
Not
woman?
really.
No.
No.
So
I would say I'm a person of faith, but I'm not. I
Okay.
was raised in a Baptist church, very, very religious family. I don't think that just because you're a Christian that you are, not living a good life. I'm just saying if that's the first thing that you bring to the table, it's a red flag for me
you
because
feel
I
like
don't
they're hiding
care.
behind their
I
religion.
don't care. Why? What
Something
does this matter to
happened
me?
with that before. That's what that happened.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Multiple
you might
times.
have a trigger behind that.
I
for
do.
sure.
trigger.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I absolutely.
yeah.
I'm acknowledging. I'm triggered by this, and it's gonna. It's
Yeah.
it's become a red flag for me. I'm
Wow.
not saying that if you believe in God that you are a red flag. I also don't give a fuck. So just tell somebody else about it. I think for some men they think that that's what women are looking for, like
Yeah.
looking for a good Christian man,
Yeah.
and some people are, but just not me.
You heard Miss Joy Taylor. She said she's not looking for a Christian man. It's a red flag. Brittany Go, how do you feel about what she said about Christian men?
I mean, I think everyone's entitled to their opinion. She did point out that she doesn't have an issue with she's not saying that, she's against faith or belief in a higher being and all of that. She's just not big on religion. So, I mean, at the end of the day, even if you want to start talking about religion within Christianity, the power is through the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily the rituals or any of that goes on within Christianity and even some other religions, right? Every religion has rituals. The power is through your faith, through your belief, through your acknowledgement of God. So I don't see anything toxic about what she says. She's just not big on religion, like a lot of people nowadays.
All right, Miss Da Simone, what you feeling about this whole Christian man?
My personal experience, I don't have issues with Christian men. Never had issues with Christian men. Christian men have good conversation, seem like they're in touch with their spirituality, which means they're more in touch with me. So that's my experience. But I have heard women, especially women who are like in their 40s, that confide in me, just tell me that a lot of men who do lead with Christianity is a red flag, comes off as controlling or manipulative. Like if one of my friends, a guy she was dating, he knew the Bible better than her, so he would use that to get himself out of situations when she would feel attacked in their relationship. So everybody's experience is different. The Christian man I dated never led with Christianity. So yeah, that's just my take.
All right, go ahead, Brother Hink.
What the question is again, Jal?
Just your reaction about what Joy Taylor had to say about Christian men being red flags. How you feeling about that, man?
Well, I mean, being that she's a heathen, that she is, I think it's right up her goddamn alley. We know how Joy got to where she got. She got knocked down, knocked around, you know what I'm saying, beat up and down in the probably in the boardroom, in the office, maybe even in the lunchroom. Who knows? But we've seen how she moves and operates, and she also even was the one who made a statement. If she doesn't get that promotion, she's willing to put out a lie on a man in order to get what she needs. That means she has to go scream, wolf. She'll do that. She's willing to do that. So I'm not surprised by what she's saying now. She doesn't want a Christian man, because then that Christian man's gonna hold her to a certain standard which she don't want. That Christian man's gonna hold her to a certain level of accountability which she doesn't believe in. So yeah, I'm not surprised by this and the way she's moving and operating. She is what it is. You got to let a hoe be a hoe. So we'll see how that goes for her.
Now, Hank, like, what makes her be you to call her a hoe, man? What has she done? Like, has she done anything that's
Jam. It's not about what she done. It's about who. It's about who she done. She done made her way around to the high levels, the higher ups as far as at the Fox. I'm saying she was sleeping with him, knocking him down. She had an issue with the where she befriended the hairdresser. She was sleeping with a couple guys. Some say Skip, some say Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? A few other guys who's probably working there currently now is knocking her down. I mean, your boy, what's his name? Acho. I think he might have knocked her down. Matter of fact, one time I think he tried to wife her up. And I hopefully somebody got in his ear. She can't make a hoe into a housewife. I'm just saying. So there's a few guys that's been around her area. So that's what makes her what I call her.
okay? I think I remember hearing some stories about that came broke some months ago.